Hello everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nubraids. Now, when I was a young warthog, there was a champion, a fusion, who was incredibly good. And since then, he's fallen off quite a bit. Is none other than Ukko. One of the most common fusions are being mistaken as a female champion because, of course, Raid would obviously have pierced nips out on a female champion. Anyway, let's get to the topic of the video. We're looking at Ukko. Why are we looking at Ukko? Well, we are in a new PvP meta, the Mercurial meta. We have even another rotation of Grim Forest has just started, so another chance for people to start collecting more Mercurial gear. What does Mercurial do? Number one, it gives you total guard stacks, which are difficult to take off, and they completely protect you from, well, basically everything that the enemy is doing. So we want champions with multi-hit attacks that can strip it off, but then it also gives a huge defensive benefit to champions as well. And Ukko is perfect for both things. Perfect against total guard, but also really good with total guard. We're going to actually test out two fun things today. We're going to test them, number one, in 9-piece Mercurial, but number two, we're going to try him with 6 pieces of deflection to see how that looks. Will it be good? Will it be bad? My deflection gear is not that good, so I think the Mercurial gear is going to look better. But Ukko has a double hit on his A2. That is going to remove by itself 2 stacks of total guard. It can also remove buffs from the target. So hey, if the enemy doesn't have Mercurial gear, if they're under Stone Skin, he has 2 chances to remove that Stone Skin. Now, it's still not great. Certainly not if they've Lightning Cage, but hey, it's not too bad. It's 2 chances. That's 2 more chances than most champs have to remove Stone Skin, to be fair. He also, if enemies have no buffs after the attack, he'll put block buffs and decrease accuracy. Now, this is huge, because if we can get... I'm going to run Fabian with him. And Fabian lands 1 hit. Ukko comes in with 2 hits. 3 stacks of total guard are gone. Enemy has no buffs left. Block buffs decrease accuracy. We are winning so unbelievably hard. And block buffs has a unique... Well, it's not really unique, but it blocks buffs, right? It does what it says on the tin, and guess what? 9-piece Mercurial gives you a total guard buff at the start of your turn. If you don't have total guard, block buff stops it. Great. And then decrease accuracy is great for Arena. It's an AoE A1. Again, fantastic. Remove total guard from the entire enemy team. Then he's got a full team revive with block damage and increased speed. He's got no survivability built in here, but this is where Mercurial could work really well to keep him alive. And he can steal buffs from enemies, which can be good as well. And total guard is going to protect any buffs that he steals from being stolen off of him. So he's going to be stealing buffs, and it's going to be difficult to get them off Ukko. And then he brings a really good speed aura as well. So yeah, let's give it a shot. Oh, I should also mention with deflection, I can show you deflection, which hopefully, yeah, I just crafted some, so it should be here. So we're going to run him with 9-piece Mercurial. Deflection could also be really good as well. It's going to give him accuracy. It's going to give him speed. We're looking for the 6-piece here, because you can only get 7, 8, or 9 pieces. You can only get the accessories for deflection from placing in Platinum Arena, so forget about it for most of you, right? But the 6-piece is good. Now, with 4-piece, block debuffs for 1 turn. Lovely if we fight somebody with bombs. Again, Mercurial also protects very much from that, but this will also protect you from bombs for that first turn, and Ukko could revive, which is nice. We've got a 35% chance to deflect any debuff onto the attacker, and that is always there. Always. That is fantastic. So compared to, let's say, 4-piece Feral, 4-piece Immunity, whatever, you don't get 2 turns block debuffs, but that first turn is the most important, and then you get a permanent benefit that lasts throughout the entire fight. So it's sort of like a little bit weaker, let's say, but I'd say it's almost a side grade for the first turn. Well, it's an upgrade for turn 1. I'd say it's a side grade for turn 2, but then it's just a straight up benefit past turn 2. And then at 6-piece, this is the crucial thing we're going to test as well. You do bonus damage proportional to your accuracy to enemies that block debuffs from the wearer, and that damage can remove total guard stacks. So now in Ukko A2, 2 hits, and then he's going to try place debuffs Well, actually, that's the question. I don't know. Will it work? Maybe it won't, because he only tries to place debuffs. Actually, yeah, he only tries to place debuffs if the target is no buff. So actually, the deflection, where could be problems. Right. Let's try him in Mercurial first of all. We will. Oh, look, we're gonna fight. I just went into. Oh shoot. Well, 40 gems down the drain. I just clicked refresh on Arena. Let's go in. Okay, we are faster. That makes life a lot easier. Though his Donatello could still reset his Solinar. No, we're fine. Okay, here we go. We go 1 time speed. Look at this. We knocked off 1 total guard stack. He doesn't have a full 9-piece set on his Naldua. But Ukko comes in. Unfortunately, so he removes the total guard. She didn't get debuffed. I wonder if that was just unlucky or what. Interesting. Maybe this doesn't work, huh? Solinar obviously still had Lightning Cage, so he wouldn't be affected. And we've got Bayek here to protect us, because Bayek is real good. He's gonna counterattack me. I don't know why. We petrify him, removes his thing, and pretty much job done, really. We can just A1 him for fun and kill him with Bayek. Beautiful stuff. Okay. I'll show you the build and stuff at the end. All right, I'm curious, because I haven't tested it. This is live testing. Is he not gonna place debuffs if he removes? So here we go. 2 stacks of total guard. He should place debuffs on both of them. So 1, 2. Oh, look at that. Huh. Poor Ukko. Okay. So there goes our theory, our thesis from the start of the video out the window. He's placed 2 hits. He has fully removed their buffs. According to his skill, he should place block buffs and decrease accuracy if they have no buffs. But it has not happened. It has not happened. So that just sucks. Plarium, what's going on here? I didn't see them resisting. I think it just didn't count. And now it makes a huge difference, because now they've got total guard back. Makes a huge difference. That is extremely disappointing. And yeah, totally unexpected, to be honest. Right, I mean, here we go. He can give us increased speed, which is quite nice. We don't need to be revived, but if we did, he would have revived us, which is nice. Do a little bit of damage there. I mean, I guess we'll try petrify her. Cool. I mean, we could just hit auto here, actually, and he should pretty much kill the rest of them. Right. That's really annoying, to be honest. Poor Ukko. So yeah, I think the deflection's not going to quite work, but the Mercurial's not quite working either. Again, we can see he's really solid, though. He's given us that revive. He's difficult to kill. He's fast. He's quick. He's giving us a speed aura. Do a couple of fights on auto here. And yeah, let's see if we can spot that. But it seems like the A2 doesn't work, bro. Wow, it's absolutely heartbreaking. I mean, he's still giving you a double hit. It's still all right. Here, he's failed to hit Predator. Predator, I guess, evaded the whole move. Predator's evading everything. But we're still protected by Bayek, so hopefully we're going to be fine. Predator's evading like a champ. Oh, but he did an A3 into Mercurial. That was a mistake. They're going to try revive Ukko. Wukong revived. But I would imagine, yeah, we should cut in and just kill with, because we've got the increased speed. We probably outgearing this player. He did have his A2, but Bayek protect. Great champ. Bayek's great. He's being boosted in the shard event this weekend. I hope that anyone who is going for him gets him. I think it's such a pity that such a impactful limited time champion is going to be, well, it's going to be a limited champion, really. Right, let's try this team right here. So here, we've got Fabian. They've sort of countered it with Mariska, and he's got 2 magic affinity damage dealers as well. So, in fact, we didn't lock out his damage dealers at all. Right, let's see Ukko here. Now, Ukko will land his debuffs, which is cool. So that's pretty great. And actually, he's fully set up the Bayek, which is fantastic. This is one of my favorite arena teams right now. I had been using Hilvi. We tried Naldua in this team before as well. Let's see. This is a nasty variant of the team. Let's go. We'll just try find some nasty teams to fight in arena and see what happens. So here, we're faster. That's good. We locked out Predator. That's lucky, but we'll take it. So yeah, again, yes, we could see it again on Gizmak. We removed their buffs at the end of his turn. Gizmak has no buffs, but Ukko will not place his debuffs. That is sad. That is sad. So yeah, I mean, he's not bad. He's good for removing Mercurial, but he's not as good as it seems he should be, which makes me sad. Oh, it's a 9-piece. Yeah, it's a 9-piece Mercurial Gizmak. He's probably not going to do much damage. He clearly doesn't have enough accuracy to do damage to my team, but it's an interesting one. Yeah, that is disappointing. That's disappointing for sure. I want to try. I'm going to try. We'll do maybe the 10 fights. And we'll try find difficult ones here. Actually, we got a really good team. We'll try find. That was a difficult team when we smashed it. Here's another difficult team. Let's try this. We'll try him then with deflection, and we'll see how the deflection works as well. Okay, my deflection gear is not quite as good, so he's going to try bomb me here. Oh, he's got that new relic on her. Okay, he's killed 2 of them. Ooh, we are still alive. I think I've got the AI preset wrong, though, so we do need to go in and make Ukko revive. But Ukko survived. If he'd manualed, he could have A1'd us there, though he has decreased accuracy. But Ukko survives and can revive, which is lovely. So, yeah, we got a bit wrecked by bombs, but we're still alive for now. That being said, our teammates that revived are in a pretty bad way. I think we might lose this one regardless. Carnage is very good against Mercurial, as you can see, clearly. Luckily, he's dead. Nice, could revive him at some point. Oh, we are very dead, and we're dead. So, smashed. We got absolutely clapped there. Bombs killed us. We got the revive in, but we were just dead. Yeah, if you're looking to counter Mercurial, Carnage is actually, like, Carnage, Mikage, Marius, 3 free champions. Obviously, it takes a long time to get them, but they are very, very strong against it. So right there, Ukko kind of flopped. Would we have had more success with other champions? I don't know. Oh, we actually resisted Crixia. That is unexpected. Again, we have failed. They've got loads of resistance themselves, it seems like. So we've failed to place any debuffs once again with Ukko. Uh-oh. Oh, he weak hit. Ukko's tanked it because he's Force Affinity. Well, I didn't expect that. Didn't expect that. And I guess he had enough accuracy? Wait, how did he crit? Wait, did his Siegfried crit Fabian? Maybe he failed to crit. I don't know. Maybe that's what happened. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. Surely the Bayek passive. It's highly unlikely his Siegfried has more accuracy than my Fabian. So I guess Bayek passive is actually what saved us from Siegfried. I think he didn't do enough damage on his A3 to kill our team. He did enough to kill Fabian, but not enough to kill the team with splash damage. And the chicken has pulled it together and pulled us through. The warthog and the chicken. Okay, cool. We took that team down. That was a little spicy. But Bayek doing some work. Yeah, and he takes him out at the end. Can't wait to get a soul for Bayek. Ridiculous, ridiculous champ. Let's hit refresh. And we'll look for more difficult teams. Ooh, we got some now that's what I call a nasty team. Let's fight it. Here we go. And then we'll do a few battles with deflection as well. Right. Yeah, pretty interesting. We'll talk about deflection. Yeah, as you see, Ukko, he's intriguing. He's quite like Hilvi and Naldua, which are 2 champions that Naldo is just a recent fusion, and Hilvi was a guaranteed champion if you had the resources to get her at Christmas. Ukko sort of fits in a similar mold. He's a Force Affinity champion with a full team revive and AoE buff removal. It's pretty interesting. Naldua doesn't have a hit, and neither does Hilvi, whereas he has a double hit. So he's better against Total Guard than they are. He has block damage on his revive like Hilvi does, but her revive is better. Let's see. Does he have his revive ready here? I haven't been paying. No, apparently he doesn't. That's a pity. And Total Guard is dead. I think we just die and we're just dead. So we've not managed against that team whatsoever. That being said, it is Cartman. So, well, it would have been a stretch. Let's see. Maybe this is like a similar caliber team in terms of champions, but it's not as ludicrous. Ooh, that being said, that Crixia makes my 420 speed Fabian look like a freaking joke. One thing, actually, it's worth mentioning, Stormcaller. That could be a really good relic on Ukko, because he is pumping out multi-hits and AoE attack. So he actually could be a really good champion for Stormcaller. Stormcaller has the disadvantage that with the Wand of Submission, it can be reflected back. But you can see the limitations of this team. Oh, we're basically Bayek. Yeah, Stormcaller has a disadvantage, a huge disadvantage, that your stun can be deflected back, which is obviously a problem. But if you've got 9-piece Mercurial, you can't have it deflected back. Oh shit, Is Marius just do his 2 moves and then just do them back to back with no reset? I think he did. That's unlucky, if so. All right, so the Ukko, it really flopped there at the end. I don't think deflection's going to make a difference. And yeah, I don't think it's going to make a difference. So let's go in with... This is the gear. Okay, actually, I need to show you this build. So this is the gear I normally have on Hilvi. So it's like this. Is Ukko as good as Hilvi? No, I don't think so. I think that she is better. His A2, it has the double hits. It is good for removing total guard, but it's very difficult to actually land these debuffs, which sucks. They're very powerful, but they should land more consistently. Like, let's be honest. This also screws him for Hydra. Why is it screwing Ukko for Hydra? Right? A freshly respawned Hydra head has a damage reduction buff and he can't debuff them. Why is that a thing in 2020? It just doesn't need to be a thing. They could easily change it so that each hit has a 75 to 100% chance of landing both debuffs. Why not? And that would make him way better with deflection set as well. I think that would be quite a nice change for Ukko. Why not? Why not? It's this clearly... I'll be like, just the way that this interacts with total guard, I'll be honest, that it just feels a bit shit. It feels like it's something that should not happen. Yes, it just feels bad, to be honest. So, and that's not a good place for the game design to be in my opinion, at least. I don't know, maybe the Ray developers are like, no, we do want you to feel bad. I don't know. I don't know. Right, let's go in with this. Let's give him a shot here. Let's hit refresh. And let's go from the bot. So we'll do some easier fights, then some harder fights. Anyway, back to Ukko. I can show you. Actually, we might need to tweak the build a little bit. Yeah, we actually do need to tweak the build a little bit. Not that it would have made much difference here. So with this particular build, deflection, we've got really bad HP. So I'm quite worried about his survivability. He will be deflecting debuffs, but he's going to be relying on stealing buffs. This might be an issue. By the way, I have Orbit Transfixion on him, so more stealing buffs. Kind of fun. I had this build, which is basically I had him with a stun set for Faction Wars. Back in the day, way back when I was a young warthog, I had him with 6, because I have him 6-star. I had him with Polymorph as well, so this was upping the chance of Polymorph, and yeah, it was like a CC sort of build for Ukko, which was fun because he's sort of pumping out AoE hits. He's quite decent with stun set, 4-piece stun, 4-piece stone skin, which is not bad. Let's try this one. How will he do with deflection? Deflecting debuffs back. Will he deflect back anything? We could give him Wand of Submission to make him even more deflecty for maximum deflection. The enemy team is immune to having their skills increase because of what's his face, Warhammer 40,000 over here. They're going to buff up. Unfortunately, many of their buffs are protected. So we will not be able to remove most of them. We'll remove some of them. You can see we, in theory, did some bonus damage. No, I guess in theory he didn't even attempt to place any debuffs. Yeah, let's be real. They really need to change that. Let's see if we can petrify him. Good, so he doesn't murder me, which would be suboptimal. We're going to get smacked by him. But he is provoked. So we're actually fine. Happy days. Sure, let's just do some damage to him. Oh, he's immune to damage because of his passive. We deflected the freeze back. We've only gone and done it. By Jove. Let's see if we can get decreased attack over here. We've only gone and deflected it. What do you know? Let's do some damage to him. Again, he's not taking much damage. We stole Unkillable. Good job, Ukko. We just stole Unkillable from Warhammer 40,000, which is nice. I guess we've got no option but to hit him. He's going to hit me right now quite hard. Let's A1. Oh, we got frozen, didn't deflect it back 35% of the time. It works every time. 65% of the time, it doesn't work every time. You can see the impact of Mercurial as well. Like, yeah, it's being removed by the Sir Nick, but we are avoiding so many annoying things. It's actually, okay, we feared some of them. I figure there's not much point in trying to lock him out. There's not also much point in doing that. Let's just flip over. And let's see if we can kill this guy. Yes, we did. Lovely. We're immune to freeze now on the chicken. Chicken's immune to freeze. So this is actually quite an interesting fight, to be honest. Yeah, sure. We can lock them out now because he's dead. Great. And, yeah, this is also good. We can also just nuke them. And then we can finish off this fella. So here, Ukko's barely been attacked. He's just like stealing random buffs. Like, oh, he's going to transform. Bit annoying. Oh, and they're back. They're back in, but we can hit through block damage, so we're fine. Hey, the chicken doing work. Ooh, this is an interesting Predator. Leonardo, Donatello, and Hilvy. Very meta team. Lots of debuffs coming at us. Let's see if we can deflect any of them. You can also lock him out, but Donatello could potentially reset. Looks like he's not built to do so, but they do have pretty much all of their stone skins. We have provoked Leonardo, but I don't think it really matters. Most of them are relying on the Bayek passive. Right, let's see this here. A2. We remove Stone Skin, and it's working pretty well. If they don't have Lightning Cage, it's working well against the Stone Skin. If we remove it, it actually interacts, well, I would say, quote-unquote, properly. It interacts properly. Actually places the debuffs past the Stone Skin, unlike past the Total Guard. Right. Push her back a little bit. Gonna get nuked. Bayek's gonna save us. Thanks, Bayek. Pay-to-win champion Predator versus pay-to-win champion Bayek. The ultimate showdown. Sure, let's A1. Why not? I don't know. Petrify him. I don't honestly know how his passive interacts. We'll metamorph over, outrun the decreased defense, and nuke them, and they're dead. Great. I think these are the easier fights, so let's leave this one on auto, and let's see what happens on auto. So this should be quite good. He could, in theory, just block Leonardo's Stone Skin, right? Yeah, I think he should have blocked Leo's Stone Skin, which is great. Means that Leo can't kill us. Well, Leo, basically, he can keep nuking us, but we can, in theory, just kill him, or we can hit him not hard enough. Bayek also counters Leonardo, by the way. Leonardo typically not built with accuracy, so doesn't have enough accuracy to damage us through the Bayek. We're tanking through. That fight looks a little. I mean, we give it a go. It looks a little. Let's just do the whole. Let's just do the whole page here and have a look. Will deflection do anything? Can Ukko survive in the modern meta? Like I said, I suspect he can't really, but Bayek is helping. But I mean, this is the thing. You can combine him with a champion like Bayek or Neve or another reviver, and you could get away with it, which is good. You can keep him alive like that. You could put him with a Naldua or a Hilvy. Maybe they're not so strong. Maybe you prefer somebody with some debuff removal and block debuffs. Put him in with an Elva or something. Alice, if you've got her, could be okay. Some people pulled their last summon event. So yeah, you've got some options there. You have some options. Cool. Good job, Bayek. This is nasty because we've got him. But again, he should be vulnerable to lockout, and Bayek should protect, which is the main thing. Let's see how Mr. Ukko is going to do. One thing we haven't really seen, we haven't seen any Mercurial much since we brought him in the deflection set. So we've not seen that 6-piece deflection bonus damage. We need to see people block debuffs or something. Do some extra damage to them. Well, his block buffs has been nice. I think we just killed Arnor and he didn't get his Stone Skin, I suppose. Nice is provoked for 2 turns because of Bayek. Bayek's doing some decent damage. We get increased speed from Ukko. Yeah, like Ukko it's really interesting as a champion to potentially take out the vault. I think I forgot to say, but the reason I did this was thinking about Ukko again was because I got to take place in an arena tournament with people like Shinny was in it, Big Papa Drock was in it, lots of cool people at the end of last weekend. And yeah, Big Papa Drock had whipped out his Ukko, which was really cool, actually. Look at that. Marius almost killed himself against Gallius, which is fun. Unfortunately, we've now failed. And Fabian is like, okay, we're losing. No problem, bro. Let me A1 Marius. Put us out of our misery a bit faster. Thanks, Fabian. Always appreciated when Fabian A1s Marius. Feels good, bro. Fucking Fabian, man. You know what? You can't be too mad when you see a Fabian fail because he's quite an annoying champ, to be fair. There we go. We've removed that stone skin successfully. Honestly, I went into this expecting Ukko to be this god tier counter to Mercurial. I've actually been a little disappointed. He's a double hit, and that's good. You know, he's good with it and he's good in it, but he's actually been performing better, I would say, against Stone Skin than against Mercurial because he can actually land his debuffs against people under Stone Skin, which is, it's a little sad. I mean, here we go. We're going to see, and this is actually quite nice because here we're going to have a couple of champs go ahead of him. So he'll be able to, let's see, Stone Skin. Are you serious? Are you serious? Wait a minute. Did you guys see that? That is, in my humble opinion, a fucking bullshit. So Ukko, there was one stack of total guard on Hilvi. Ukko did an A2. Double hit. Tries to place debuffs after. She had one stack of total guard, which should be removed by the first hit. Ukko double hit her. Let's see if we can make that happen again. And it didn't do the debuffs. What the fuck, bro? It didn't remove it? Hang on. We just need to, I don't even give a shit about these fights. We just need to find another Mercurial team. What the crap? Let's try this one. What the hell? Have Mercurial. No? Okay. Right, Hilvies are quite likely to have Mercurial. Okay, Hilvi Galathier, this one's pretty likely. Hang on a minute. And I swear to dog, if this... Okay, perfect. Galathier, perfect. Hopefully we get in ahead of him. Okay. Remove his other one. Hopefully we get in ahead. Well, okay, no, it's actually fine. We don't get locked out. Oh, shit, we got locked out. And I think the deflection from Gizmak removed it. Okay. That didn't quite work. Maybe we've got Mercurial over here. He could be giga fast. Let's give it a go. Give this a go. So, some high potential. Yeah, okay. Okay, good. Lots of Mercurial. Lock him out. Hopefully she won't switch form and wreck us. Let's see. No, don't do it. Oh, but son of a bitch. And she stole. Oh, wait, hang on. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine because... We didn't get block active skill. Sorry, I forgot. Didn't block. Okay, here we go. We have... Tell me this is not true. I'm going to rage quit the video. You watch me. This better not be how it works. We have one stack of total guard on Odin. You remove total guard per hit. Ukko has a double hit. 2 hits. He attacks twice. He places debuffs if they've no buffs after the attack. His buff should be gone after the first hit. He should land the second hit and then place his stuff. Son of a fucking bitch.